What up? And welcome to another episode of What Do We Have Here, the unboxing segment of the channel. And today we got more Funko Pops. Shout out to Funko and Marvel for coming together, making the licensing to bring us these products. Always been a big Marvel fan, especially the mutants and X-Men. So it was a must for me to not only get the box lunch exclusive glow-in-the-dark Storm, shout out to Storm, but I might have showed you guys before with the re-release of X-Men 97, the old animated cartoons. Some of our favorite mutants are getting re-released in their old cartoon gear. So I showed you guys the Marvel cabinet before, but they also have the movie counterparts. So you guys can see here, these molds are more resembling to the X-Men movies that we grew up on. So you got movie Magneto. This is first edition Cyclops, not the Cyclops from the movie. You guys remember that X-Men had black uniforms in the movie, but there's also a mold of him in his movie outfit. And we have Storm from the movie. Shout out to Halle Berry. I think you did a great job. But when it comes to the uniforms, I definitely prefer the animated style. So let's get into it. And so I'll start off with Magneto. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, of course you know what the X-Men are, but just in case, Magneto is another mutant, not part of the X-Men. I actually don't even remember if he had a name for his villain group. And quick side note, as I'm pretty sure as we've all gotten older, is Magneto really a villain? That's yet to be answered. But again, Magneto was the main antagonist in X-Men, like who grew up with Professor Charles, but we'll get into all that at another time. But Magneto can control, of course, anything that has any type of magnetic energy to it, best way I could put it. So you could only imagine how many things are made with metal. And so of course he had the ability to control it. And so when I was younger, even though I didn't like Magneto, I always respected him for his power. And the movies definitely did a better job of humanizing his character. And to finally get into the X-Men, like I said, these were some of my favorite superheroes growing up. So to get them in their uniforms from the old cartoons was a must. To get into Cyclops' power, he basically has radioactive eyes. When he opens his eyes, they emit an energy beam. So, which is why in the cartoons we usually see him with a pair of special shades or these goggles that are able to hold until he chooses that it's the right time to release. And last but not least, we got Storm, who, true to her name, has the ability to control the weather. And so she can make it storm, rain, snow, anything, whenever she wants to. In the cartoons, she did have a black and a white uniform, so they are older molds with her in her white uniform. But like I said before, Funko's come a long way when it comes to detail, coloring, and just the actual mold itself. I wanted to bring out some of the X-Men that they've recently released in the old dates. So Jubilee and Nightcrawler were Walgreens exclusives, and Rogue was a Funko Shop exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. So like I said, had to bring them out. And there you guys have it, man. Looking forward to the rest of the X-Men coming out. Pictures at the end as always. I'll show you guys the glow. Let me know if you guys have been able to get any, or if you're a fan of Marvel and X-Men yourself. And we out.